3, 2, 1.
Messi, they got their superpower, like power. He's got superpowers, right?
Yes.
So Mbappe for me is frightening. Running with a ball, turning players inside out, frightening. But in a game where they don't have a lot of the ball, Mbappe doesn't do a lot, i.e. he can't drop deep and conduct play. Same way Ronaldo can't. Whereas Messi was just involved in everything. And I mean, I was told he was finished. I was told this is a man who's lost his powers, and you know he's gone to the French league because he's retiring. And wow, just
but the thing is with Messi, you know what's mad about him? It's like he for sure looks more human now because he's lost a yard of pace. But like yesterday, I see him get mugged a couple of times by Camavinga, and I was like, Messi is human. Like you can actually get the ball from him now, not often, but it can happen. Before you couldn't at all. Now you might tackle him once or twice in a game. So I'm seeing him tackled for the first time in my life. So I know that he's getting worse, innit? Like, even though you can't really tell because he just changed positions and then he's doing other things, and the guy is a freak, innit? And like what he done to Guardiola, in the Croatia game, absolutely put him in a blender. Like this is what Lionel Messi does. And the thing is, the reason why, when I look at my all-time players, all of them had multiple weapons, and Messi is one of those players that he can kill you in so many ways. Like Messi even played the ball that Messi played into the wing, for the first goal, first time outside of the foot, like just lifted it over. Like no one's talking about that pass because everyone's talking about the fact that he scored.
But what?
I mean, he scored a couple goals, but that pass was crazy. Like the guy's body.
That's normal. That's normal for Messi. But this is the thing.
Messi's body shape is facing the stands, and he flicks the ball through down the thing, and no one's talking about the pass because it's like, bro, the pass was stupid, but no one's talking about the pass.
But he does that. He does that on a regular basis. This is the thing. I think it was Rio Ferdinand who was saying that even if Messi has a 6 out of 10 game, he still comes away. Sorry, you come away as a fan and go, "Wow, did you see a few things he did?" But for me, the difference with Messi is, like, I don't even think that, I don't think Messi's worse now. I think he's just changed. I think he realized, right, I can't run at players as much as I used to. I can't beat 8 or 9 players for fun anymore. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just drop into the midfield between the 8 and 10, and I will absolutely dictate how every game is played.
That's the thing. He's not. That's the thing. He's not worse. It's just that he's exposing different weapons, because obviously his ability to burst and get away from players isn't really there anymore over long distances. Over short distances, he still got it, like he showed in the Croatia game. In little tiny spaces, he can drop the shoulder, get away. But over long distances, Messi's not going to pick up the ball on the halfway line and run away from you now, because he doesn't have that. But what he does have is he's got that laser vision and just the weight of pass and the precision to cut teams open. And you know what the funny thing about Lionel Messi has been? Lionel Messi has always been a creator first. Because he scores so many goals, people always want to talk about his goal scoring record. But Messi's been the best passer of the ball in world football for as long as, at least as long as he's been playing. I would say when he first came through, you still had players like Ronaldinho, Beckham, the likes of those who were pure passers and stuff. Like Messi can do everything in it. But once that generation of footballer retired, he was instantly the best passer of the ball in the game. But because he scored so many goals, everyone talked about his goals and his dribbling and his nutmegs. But his passing is the most impressive thing that he has in his resume, because he knows how to, he can hit it flat, he can dink it, he can put backspin on it, like he can do absolutely everything. Little toe pokes, like the guy is just stupid. Like his passing is dumb
as well, Rants. Every pass he makes, whether it's, and this is the thing, when he shoots as well, when he's most of his goals, if you watch, especially in his time at Barcelona, he passes the ball.
He side foots it into the net.
The net. You know, look, for me, I just feel like what this has allowed him to do as well is, for as brilliant as he has been in the last 15, 20 years, we're now going to see a Lionel Messi where people are saying, oh, they'll think he'll take his foot off the gas. For me, I think you're going to see a bloke play with freedom.
Yeah, reinvigorate now, because he said he wants to play as a champion. They asked him if he's going to retire. He's like, no, I want to play as a world champion. So now his chest is even puffed out even more, because he's like, yo, like this is going to give him, like, he's going to be playing off pure adrenaline for the rest of the season. He's going to be taking a piss. Like the second half of the season now, he's going to be playing with a next level spring in his step that you've never seen. And he's probably going to do some ridiculous things, because his confidence is going to be through the roof right now.
Well, he's got, the thing is, he's got, like Brody says at the bottom there, he's got nothing to prove. And you know what it's like. You take anything in life you're worried about, right? Anything. I don't know, like if somebody in life is worried, they've got money problems, and all of a sudden that goes away, off your shoulders, you just feel lighter. Now, I'm not saying Messi, you know, I'm sure this has been the kind of weight around his neck. It's the World Cup, the World Cup, the World Cup. Because if you noticed, no one talks about Argentina have to win this World Cup. It's been
Messi has to win it.
Messi has to win it. Every article this morning when I went on to Sky Sports News, it wasn't the word Argentina was never the first word. It was Messi this, Messi that, Messi. Now he can go back to PSG now and enjoy himself. Like he could not win another thing between now and whenever he retires. He's done it all. He's got nothing to prove. He's got nothing to prove to any of these. First of all, the fact that there were doubters makes me laugh, Rants. the fact that he had to apparently win the World Cup to prove he was the best made me laugh.
But for me, that the World Cup means nothing in the sense of his legacy, because like he's Lionel Messi, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Your eyes alone will tell you that this guy is unbelievable. Like, to say that in a team sport a player has to win a specific trophy to become an all-time great, for me is ridiculous, isn't it? And I see it in loads of sports. I see it even in basketball, like guys saying, oh yeah, he needs a ring, and it's like, bro, like it's a team sport. Like, do you know what I mean? Like Matt Letitia played for Southampton. Like I know he's one of like the best English players I've seen with my own two eyes, and he didn't win shit. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't take away from the fact that this guy was taking the piss out of people every single week. He wasn't fit. He didn't look like a footballer. He didn't care about going to big teams. He didn't really get picked for England. He didn't give a shit. He was out there just enjoying himself, and he was unplayable.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Rants, though? It was, I think, with Messi, I don't think it was so much about just winning the World Cup. I think it was because he was always compared to Maradona.